we are on the first week of January. What am I doing? Where do I live? What day is it? What year? I hope I would know because I am doing my yearly goals, but whatever. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about all my reading goals for 2020. I know we are on the 9th of January and God knows when this video is gonna go up because, you know, hi, I'm me. I take forever to edit and upload my content, so it might be January 20th by the time you guys are seeing this, and you'll probably be like, we're a little bit too far in the month for you to be sharing your goals with us, but it's still January, so it would still count technically because it's the first month of the year. So in my eyes, it counts, but you never know. I might upload it sooner. We shall see. So let's just jump into my 2020 reading goals. So first and foremost, I'm just going to start with my Goodreads reading goals because that is just what it is. I have set my goal for 100 books. Last year I had set my goal at 80, and at that point I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a lot of books, because I think for 2018 my goal was like 60 books or something, and I did surpass it. I think I got to like 70 books. So for last year I did 80, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna read 80. Well, I read 100 last year. That in majority had to do with the magical readathons that happened, and that pushed me to read a lot more. But I figure I'd up it for this year and put 100. Let's see, maybe I'll pass it. I'm the type of person that I don't like to go increasing my goals. Like if I see that I'm reaching 100, I'm not gonna go and put 105. No, my goal is 100, and if I pass that, then yay for me, I passed it. But yeah, 100, let's see if I could do it. If I did it one year, I should be able to do it again, but who knows. Another one of my goals, which is I think a lot of people's goals in the reading community, in the book community, is to read a lot more Backlist. I know that last year I had that set as a goal as well, and I think I did pretty good reading Backlist, but the difference is that last year I think I read a lot of Backlist that I didn't own. So like Backlist that I purchased. I really want to focus reading on Backlists that are on my shelf, that I own already, and minimize my shopping, which I think goes hand in hand, just to minimize my book shopping and only really buy like a book that I'm really anticipating or pre-ordering, but just try to really stick to the books that I have. I'm blessed enough to get books from publishers, so that should curb my appetite for book shopping a little bit. So let's see, but that is another one. It's just to read Backlists that are on my shelves. Next would be to read more indie horror. This past year in 2019, I was able to dive more into indie horror, and that's just something that I want to bring into 2020 and probably discover more indie authors, because I think it's just very important to put the word out there for the indie authors that are in the community, in the horror community, that really aren't getting their names out there much. This next goal is something that I tried to do a couple years ago. I'm talking about it in the vlog that I'm filming now while I'm filming this one. But a couple years ago, before even entering the world of Stephen King, I really wanted to go into his books in chronological order. That's just how I like to do things with everything. Like for example, when I was reading Riley Sager, I made sure that I had his first book. Like I just like to read the work of authors in order. It's just the way my brain works. I like to follow an order for everything. But as you guys know, I started reading Carrie, and I was just like, nope, I'm done. I think I got 9 pages into it and I was just done with it. I didn't want to. So that went down the drain. Well, towards the end of last year, Cami from Cami's Corner, I will link her channel down below and also her Instagram. She was talking about possibly starting to read King's work in order, and I was like, I am in. I just felt like maybe I could really do it. I can really read Carrie, especially close to other people pushing me through to do it. And I will say that as of filming this video, I finished Carrie 30 minutes ago. Thank you very much. So that was our first read for the year, which I just found it great that I was able to get one of my goals in line with somebody else's goal of reading King in chronological order. So thank you so much to Cami for putting this together and for making it a thing, because I am here for it. The next two go hand in hand and they have to do with book of the month. I have my book of the month shelf here and I have a stack of book of the month down here. It does not fit on my book of the month shelf. And the next two is basically, number one is Shrinkdown, my book of the month pile. I get at least 2 to 3 book of the month copies every month. There have been months that I have skipped, but those are very few and far in between, like no. But usually when I order, I think that in this past year, I might have maybe just gotten like 2 boxes with 1 book in it. In separate months, obviously, but I usually get 2 books because I just find that it's such a good deal that you pay $14.99 for your first book, and then any add-ons are $10 extra for hardcovers. So I'm like, you can't pass that up. Free shipping too, like you just can't pass that up. So my pile has been getting bigger and bigger and with chunkier and chunkier books. So I really want to minimize that stack. And also the goal after that is to keep up with my current book of the month. So like I get a lot of, like for example, I have a box waiting right here to be opened that I got 2 days ago, and there's 3 books in there. So I don't want to necessarily read all 3 books, but I do really want to keep it current in the sense of like the book that I get of the month, like that's being released this month. So I want to keep current, because the thing with book of the month is that sometimes they release books early, and so it would be wise to read the book that's releasing early and get the reviews up for what the following month when the book comes out. So that's just another one of my goals that I think it would be in the top of my goals. I mean, they're all the top of my goals because I want to achieve them, but that's one that I want to keep really on top of. Especially this month, the book that we got doesn't release until February, and it's just the book that I've been dying to get to. But side note, the book that's in here is actually by another author that I have the first book, I think it's his first book, sitting on my shelf, but I want to read that one before I read this one. So why do I complicate my life so much? This is what I'm talking about. I like to do things in order. I don't know. And then the last and final one would be to read more ebooks. So for the past 2 years, I have been a member or a subscriber to Kindle Unlimited. Why? I have no idea. Like, for somebody that does not gravitate towards ebooks, why would I become a Kindle Unlimited member? And I think the way this happened was, if I remember correctly, I think you get like a month for free. I think I had it like way back when for a month for free, and then I canceled it. But then like maybe months and months later, they sent me an email and they were offering me another month for free. And I just forgot to cancel it, and it just kept going. So I'm a member of Kindle Unlimited, and I think I've only read 2 books from the Kindle Unlimited library. So that's another one of my goals. It's not to unsubscribe to Kindle Unlimited, which you would think it would be, but it is to read more ebooks and enjoy that service that I'm paying for. There are so many indie horror books in Kindle Unlimited that I really want to dive into. A couple that I've had downloaded on my Kindle forever, because I've heard, usually it's Sadie, Mother Horror, that's talking about these books that are on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm like, she raves about them, and then I'll go in there and I'll download them and I'll never read them. So that is just my goal, to read more Kindle Unlimited and enjoy those indie horror authors that have their books on there, and show my support in that way. Actually, one of the books that's on Kindle Unlimited is the Messy Man series. So if you guys have Kindle Unlimited and you have not read The Nightmare Room and The Hungry Ones yet, like, stop this video, Thank you so much for watching, and go read those because they're amazing. Nothing to do with this video, but I just thought I would let you know because it's one of my faves. So that's it, you guys. Those are all of my goals for 2020. You know what? Actually, I would have to say also to stay a little bit more organized with my reading. Last year, I used a bullet journal. And bullet journals are just not for me. I bought one for this year again because it was helping me sort of, but I'm not the artsy creative type when it comes to like writing and drawing and all that stuff. So I did buy my bullet journal for this year. I did have it set up. I had January set up, but I found the perfect bookish agenda or planner, and I bought it, and I'm just waiting for it because I actually caught the restock that happened like the first week of January. Are we still in the first week of January? No, right? No. I mean, we're on the 9th, but no. So she released the book. I think we are on the first week of January. What am I doing? Where do I live? What day is it? What year? I hope I would know because I am doing my yearly goals, but whatever. So yeah, I'm really excited for that planner, and I'm hoping that it really keeps me here I go. I'm hoping that it keeps me very organized because I have a disaster when it comes to my arcs and the books I have to review and the books I want to read. This room is a mess and there's books everywhere. So I think that would be another one of my goals, is just to be a little bit more organized when it comes to this so that I don't overwhelm myself and I can have a happy, healthy reading life. If that's even a thing. Is that a thing? It should be. I think it is. So that's it, you guys. Those are my reading goals for 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, what are your 2020 reading goals? Do you set your goals? Do you set a certain number of books that you want to read, genre that you want to read, backlist, new releases? Let me know down below and let's talk some books. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!